The 2-week Joint Special Forces selection is coming to an end. These men have braced themselves and gone through a series of back-to-back tests that has pushed their mental and physical endurance to their limits. All this for an opportunity to continue their journey in the Special Forces Qualification Course and ultimately enter the hallowed ranks of the Special Operations Task Force or SOTF.
The reason why someone want to try, one is they want to be part of this unit that is working for a larger purpose. Second, I think they want to prove something to themselves.
With just 24 hours remaining, will the last few make the cut?
There is an air of caution. We know that this final obstacle, we cannot afford to throw away the efforts that we've put in the last few days and weeks. Personally, I'm trying to put away any sense of anxiety.
As of right now, we're just trying to stick together, trying to work together as a whole course because we would like to see the remaining of us pass out together.
By now, the sounds of the siren has become all too familiar to jolt their senses into action. However, today's turnout is different from the days before. The instructors will push the men further to see how far the candidates are willing to endure to secure a spot in the special fraternity.
On a personal note, it would be a huge achievement in my life. It's something that I tried to see myself doing for a long time. And I feel like it would be great affirmation of my potential.
But to realize this, these men have to first survive the next few hours. The instructors also keep an eagle eye for potential candidates to enter the next phase of training.
Anybody wants to DOR?
They are put to the test many times, and many of these actually bring forth their best and their worst characteristics.
We are looking out for candidates who can adapt quickly and then make the best out of the situation and survive in it.
As day turns to night, the tests become more intense.
Anybody wants to DOR?
Go, instructor!
The candidates are given multi-tasks, from physical exercises to written tests, to see if they are able to make sense of information under challenging conditions.
You want to be in the course?
Yes, instructor.
Sure?
Yes, instructor.
Are you very sure?
Yes, instructor.
Candidates, you got 15 seconds. Everything off.
You're so slow!
At some points, they need to step up to lead the teams to achieve certain objectives within a short period of time.
We need the candidate to be a team player and a leader at the same time. So at certain times, we need all candidates to be team players, but at certain times, we need candidates to step forward and lead the whole class when it's all chaotic.
This is relevant to how SOTF operate, in that every individual is a team player, everyone is a leader in his own right.
Put your thermometer in your mouth.
Constant temperature taking and hydrating keeps the candidate's physical health in check.
Anybody's temperature was above 37.5? Yes, instructor.
I was recorded with a significantly high temperature during the routine check, and initially I was very worried. This could have been the end of it for me.
Instructor. Water.
After drinking, hydrating, cooling myself as much as possible, I was finally able to bring my temperature down and relievingly continue with the evolution.
As the night wears on, the instructors crank up the intensity of the tasks a notch. Deprived of sleep for more than 48 hours with back-breaking list of tasks to complete, these men have almost no sense of time or space. However, they put pain aside and start working together as a cohesive team.
It's more towards teamwork. You work faster, your bonding is there. Then you will feel less pain, the sweat becomes sweeter.
I just kept telling myself, press on, it will eventually come to an end. And on top of that, when I'm suffering, everyone else is suffering as well, so there's no reason for me to give up.
If you are under pressure, you have to keep your mind clear. No matter how many people shout at you, how many harassment or lack of sleep, as long as your mind is clear, nothing stops you.
This signals the end of the selection.
We declare selection to be over. That's it.
There is no pep talk or a pat on the back for these 30 who make it to the next phase of training, the Special Forces Qualification Course. But only a cautionary advice from one of the instructors.
Some of you will be selected. Some of you will not.
Those are the results you need, okay? About 30% of the field is. Okay?
I'm just glad that we finished it together. We actually pulled through from 120 to 30. So I think that's something to be proud of at this point.
Hopefully we're finally done. Because the constant fear of getting turned out is still there. Hopefully it's really the end, and it really feels incredible to be able to finish this 2-week selection, and it's really one of the best feelings that I have in my life.
For me, there's a monumental sense of relief having finished this first stage. Having completed it, there's a sense of achievement and fulfillment.
The Special Forces Qualification Course will be more intense and bring highly specialized training to these soldiers. Out of the 30, about 10 will eventually be part of the special unit.
While we have finished this first step, there are many more to becoming a real part of the Special Forces. This only gains us entry to the qualification course, and after which specialization and other phases would lead to many more challenges that we need to face.
Every individual seeks to be a better version of himself every day. There's a saying that the only easy day was yesterday. Every day you seek to improve yourself, whether it's in the physical aspect, the mental aspect. You just ensure that you can bring more things to the table to the operation each time.
It just taught me that you have to train hard for what you really want. And as long as you have the right mentality, you have the right attitude, then you can do what you set your mind out to do.
Fly!